Gold and silver prices traded in a fairly narrow range today. We have seen 33, 40, 42 proven out to be a greater support so far for the day. And I have been sharing these levels. Yesterday also I have mentioned that 33.40 is a key number for gold to break below. And in my weekly update also we have seen this. Likewise with silver, it is yet to trade below 37.50, 37.40 zone. What to expect now? Big day today. The inflation data coming in from US definitely will set the prices on fire, definitely will set more volatility into metals. Which direction it's gonna go, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit, we are going to see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. Firstly, gold on the hourly charts, you can clearly see the resistance on the upside playing out very, very well. Earlier in the day, I have mentioned the buying entry has to be above 33.60 levels. It has respected this level so far, while on the downside, 33.40, 42 is offering it a very good support. Now, you can see this. It has taken lot many candles for gold prices to consolidate in the zone. The moving averages have definitely seen a good dip. Now, once it trades below 32.40, we can expect more bearishness prevailing here. What to expect below 32.40, 33.40? We can expect the prices to head all the way towards 33.30, 32, first target zone. And if that's taken, you can expect 33.24, 33.14, and in fact 3300 levels possibly. Yes, because see, it has consolidated enough here. It has waited for 20 period to come down. Now it is time for prices to sit or stay with divergence from 20 period, means more down move can be here. While yes, if any point of time you see gold trading above 33.60, you can buy, but then 33.60, 33.80 is going to be a key zone here for gold to break beyond. Right now it is staying in a very narrow range. The stochastic dropped to the bottom. The MACD has crossed over at a bottom. It is retraced. Now trying to converge. Wait for a crossover here in order to confirm reversal. RSI has dropped here. Coming to 2-hour chart, look at 2-hour charts. After this drop, prices have retraced. It is consolidated enough here. At this point itself, I have mentioned it is difficult for gold to stay beyond 3400. What has happened? We have seen a good dip. What has happened here? The moving averages have crossed over. And what's happening right now? You can see it is staying in a zone. Right now, I'll say this is still in a no trade zone. I'll not say that gold is turned bullish or bearish as long as it stays between 33.40, 33.60 zone. The stochastic has dropped. The MACD is already at bottom, waiting for a crossover here. It is not yet crossed over. And if you look at the RSI, this is almost flat here and near to the bottom. Coming to 3-hour charts. Now see the 3-hour charts here. Drop, sideways movement, 33, 40, 42 offer it a support. You can see retracement here, but again failing to stay beyond 33.60, we can see prices reversing again. Now see on the 3-hour charts, the moving averages have crossed over here, and now time for the moving averages to diverge after the crossover, which means more bearishness may prevail. And now 33.40 is one crucial number for gold to break below. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD trading bearish, the RSI has dropped here. Coming to 4-hour, now see on the 4-hour charts also similar observation. Notice the resistance on the upside is pretty strong, while the support is also equally strong. But look at the preceding candle. What has happened? We have seen a good push right from the top here. Now the prices are looking downwards. It appears that it may continue to deliver similar size or increasing body size from here, which means 33, 30, 32 has to be there, and at least till 33, 30, 32 we should not be treating this as bearish, below which you can expect more bearishness towards 33.24, 33.14 levels. If you see the stochastic, this is back to oversold levels. The MACD is still trading bearish. The RSI is also trading bearish here. Now, the important one, the daily charts. But before we look into the daily, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, join my next mentorship batch. The 34th batch starts 1st of September. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. Those looking forward to trade as per the signals, you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. Again, reach out for any of your queries. And if you're looking for a trusted partner which offers you swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the daily charts. What has happened here? See, lower highs are seen, higher lows are seen. This is a zone of consolidation. 3300, 3280 is the bottom for this. And if that's taken, this time we may see a bigger move towards 3250 and then 3200. But right now it's too far. Now notice the last few candles. See, every rise offsets with a retracement. and this time it has stayed bullish for multiple candles. I'll just wait for it prices to trade below 3340. This is also a 50 period moving average. So once it trades below 3340, you can expect greater bearish move from here. 33, 30, 32, 33, 14, 15, 3300 should be the next targets. Below 3300, we can expect more bearishness. Prices might move towards 32, 80, 84 zone. But right now, I can see a good support coming in at around 33, 40, 33, 30 levels. Stochastic has dropped. The MACD is willing to cross over for a sell. It has converged but not yet crossed over. The RSI has dropped. So considering this, what I'll recommend first, the buying entry, where you should buy. Because we have talked only about bearishness. What about bullishness? Where to buy? Now see, I'll recommend you to buy if you see now gold trading above 33.56, the same levels which we had discussed few hours back. Beyond 33.56, we can expect prices to move towards 33.60, 33.65, 33.70, 72. Till 33.70, 72, it has got very strong resistance on the upside. And then 33.80 will be the ultimate one. If at all gold trades beyond 33.80, possibility of a complete reversal exists from here. It can break beyond 3400 and then move towards 3420, 3440, or in fact 3450 levels. Chances for such a strong reversal appears to be less. However, these are markets. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 3340. Pretty clear. Below 3340, expect it to move towards 3330, 32, 3324, 25, 3314, 15, and then 3300 levels. Below 3300, 3280, 84 is a must, and below that 3250 should arrive. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to silver. Silver on the hourly charts is staying in a zone, failing to trade above 38. 38 is a key number here. 38 and as we have discussed, 38, 25, 30 should be a very strong resistance for silver here, and beyond that 3850 levels here. As long as 3850 is not taken, you should not be treating silver as bullish. Notice since the crossover here, prices have stayed bearish, it has stayed in a box. And see, low lows are also seen here, which means there is a possibility of silver prices moving all the way towards 3740 levels. So now if you see silver trading below 3765, that is a higher price in silver has to be below 3765. You can take a selling entry, expect 3750, 3740 as the first target zone. As long as 3740, 50 is not taken, you have to be careful. Below 3740, you can expect 3720 and 37 as the next targets. Stochastic getting oversold. The MACD trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over for a sell. The RSI has dropped here. Slight bearish sign it is. Look at 2 hour charts. See, since the drop, first of all, look at the resistance. Pretty strong. We have seen a sharp drop. Then a retracement. 20 period offered it a very good resistance. Now see, the moving averages have crossed over here. This is certainly a bearish sign. So now if you see silver below 3765, expect it to move towards 3750, 3740 as the first target zone. And then 37, 20, 37 levels should be there, the next one. Stochastic bearish, the MACD trying to diverge again, trading with moderate bearishness. The RSI is staying flat. Look at 3 hour chart. Similar observation, the moving averages have converged, not yet crossed over, staying in a box. Notice after the drop retracement is staying in the box. Let it come out of this box. Stochastic bearish, the MACD bearish, the RSI is flat here. And on the 4 hour, you can see similar observation on the 4 hour charts. Notice what has happened. See, diminishing bearishness here, reversal sign, couple of bullish candle, again trying to trade bearish. It is pretty important for silver to trade below 3750, 3740. As long as 3750, 3740 is not taken, you have to be careful with the sell trades. And below 3740 is where we can see aggressive bearishness. The stochastic has retraced, the MACD trading bearish, the RSI is flat here. Coming to daily charts. Now see on the daily charts, drop, retracement, drop, retracement. Now see, this is how it has been trading. It might create a box out here, which means it can in fact move towards 3650 levels very soon. And today's candle is going to be pretty important for silver prices here, because that will decide the future of silver here. If it tries to break down today, it may give you stronger momentum on the downside. See, the stochastic trading bearish, the MACD trading bearish, the RSI is flat here. So considering this, what I'll recommend where you should buy, ideally a buying entry is only and only if you see silver trading above $38 levels. Yes, if you see it staying above 38, you can buy here, expect 38.20, 30 as the first target zone, 38.40, 45.50 as the second. And if 38.50 is taken, this time we may see silver at 39, the next targets. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 37.65, expect 37.50, 37.40 as the first target zone. Below 37.40, 37.50, we can expect 37.20. and 37. Below 37, we may see aggressive bearishness in silver towards 36.75, 36.50 levels. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Trade with caution. See you tomorrow again with the Asia and Europe session with more updates. Do watch that as well. Thank you.